What is up, everybody out there in YouTube land? This is Jose once again from PetRockMedia.com. We are back with another video, and today we're going to take a look at a special application that is going to support all of you Fujifilm shooters out there, including me, and creating some amazing results utilizing some good recipes out there for your straight out of camera JPEG files. Let's talk about it. Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here and this type of content excites you and you want to learn more about photography, cinematography, and so forth, technology, and just geeking out, then this is the channel for you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and punch that bell icon. So if you're new to the channel or are a longtime follower, you'll know that I primarily shoot with Fujifilm cameras. From the X100 lineup to the XT lineup, X Pro lineup, and so forth. We do a lot of photography on this channel, courtesy of some great Fuji cameras. And if you're a Fujifilm shooter primarily, you more likely have heard of what's called recipes that are out there that will allow you to get some great film simulation on your straight out of camera JPEG files, courtesy of some recipes out there from Fuji X Weekly. Now, if you've never heard of Fuji X Weekly, I'm gonna leave their link down below. It is a great website for you to subscribe to or to become a supporter of, or to just bookmark and keep handy, because they have a great amount of information for all you Fujifilm shooters out there. And what we're talking about today is a brand new, pretty cool app that allows you to have all those recipes at the touch of your fingertips, courtesy of the app that they just dropped that gives you all of those particular recipes to get great film simulation coming out of your Fuji camera, courtesy of those recipes. Now, the app itself is free and the content in there is free. However, there are some key features that you can unlock for a $19.99 once a year fee, which gives you some additional features and early access to certain things. So right now we're going to check out the app and we're going to roll right into it. So this is the Fuji X Weekly app that I currently have downloaded on my Apple iPhone. This is the iPhone 12 Pro Max. And here you can see a few different icons depending on the preset or the filter or the recipe that you are trying to implement into your photography on your X Pro cameras, on your X Trans sensor cameras from Fuji. Now, first thing you'll notice, the very first one, the Superia Premium 400, if you click on it, it shows you examples of what the recipe will look like. Now again, these are baked into your JPEGs, so it's very important that when you are utilizing these recipes, you are shooting in RAW plus JPEG. And it gives you the recipe down below. It tells you what film simulation to select, the dynamic range, and so forth. And if you utilize this recipe on any one of these cameras, this one is specifically for sensors, the X Trans 4 sensors, and you'll see the cameras there, the X100V, X Pro 3, X-T4, XS10, the new camera. You'll see when it was updated, the 7th of this month, 2020. And then again, you'll see the examples of what your film simulations will look like on JPEGs once you do input this recipe. So if you click on recipes in the upper left corner, you'll see there's different recipes that are available, and you'll see some of them have little icons next to them. So when you click on it, let's say we're gonna click on the CineStill 800T. Now this is unfortunately one of the recipes that is an early access recipe. So in order for you to gain access to this early on, you would have to subscribe to the $19.99 a year Patreon that will allow you to unlock these particular recipes that are available. And you'll see down here at the bottom, it says patrons unlock filtering, favoriting, and early access to new recipes. So what that leads me to believe is that eventually you will have this recipe. However, patrons will get this early. For $20 a year, that's not too bad, considering you get a whole lot more recipes. If we go back here, you get a ton of recipes that are available. And again, these are all free. If you're looking to maybe have a film simulation for Ilford HP5 push process, one of Ilford's really popular black and white film. You'll see these are some of the options that you have for that. This is the recipe right here. You'll see the different cameras that they're tested on, the X Trans also. Then you'll see the XT3 and the XT30. You'll see when it was last updated. So it's a little bit older recipe from 2019. But again, if you utilize this recipe and you shoot in JPEG plus RAW, the RAW file will not be baked in with this particular recipe, but the JPEG will. So let's look at another popular one, the CineStill. This one is a pretty popular one. There's samples. There's the recipe right there. Let's look at Portra 800, another very popular recipe. You'll see some samples there. And you'll see the recipe down below. And let's look at one of the big popular ones as well on here. The Kodachrome 64. And you'll see the recipe right there. Okay, everybody, so that is the new app that just came down courtesy of Fujifilm Weekly. I would definitely recommend checking it out. Downloading the app, again, it's free. You don't have to pay to access hundreds of recipes. There are some, as we showed in the video, that are going to be early access only. But from what I've read and understand is that you will eventually get that recipe. It's just going to take some time. Personally, I think $19.99 a year is a great price point to support this individual who runs it. And again, I'm going to leave that link down below. Great website to bookmark. Definitely worth you checking out and reading on. They offer some great information if you're a Fujifilm shooter, and just overall great photography website. So definitely check them out in the link below. Do you have a favorite recipe? Leave that down below. Link to your website, whatever. Let's get a great conversation started about Fujifilm recipes that you personally utilize. Do you personally love specific results that you're getting from a specific recipe? Leave that down below and let's get talking. Again, thank each and every one of you for stopping on by. I greatly appreciate the current support. Again, if you're new here and like this type of content, hit that subscribe button, punch that bell icon. And I thank each and every one of you beautiful humans for stopping on by. I will catch each and every one of you in the next one. Peace.